Also, hi. What's going on? What's up? Oh, wow. Her sheets always take me a while. Okay. Well, I'm gonna draw Rayquaza, because Rayquaza is awesome. I haven't decided if I want to do Mega Rayquaza or not, though. I'm pretty good. Kinda a little tired, but trying to, focus on this. I could just go to bed right now and I'd be okay. What should I do? Maybe like Mega Rayquaza. Then I also kind of just want to do the classic Rayquaza. I don't know. Both so cool. It's a lot more complicated. A lot more parts to Mega Rayquaza, as cool as he is. I got really sick the other week. We'll just do regular Rayquaza for now. Let me just get the base down first, and then I'll figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I got sick a couple weeks ago. I got like a sinus infection or something wild, and I was just about to get over it. I was like in the process of getting over it, and then I got sick again. I got like a stomach bug, which was, gross. That's not at all what his face looks like. We're just gonna roll with it. An attempt to... Oh, I'll work on something else and I need a pencil brush instead. So, I think I'm not quite recovered from being sick. Like, it's been like a week now, and I keep... I don't know, like... I feel so tired. I just need a couple days to sleep. What's up, Coconut? We're gonna do your stuff at 9:30, okay? Just so you know, I'm not slacking. That's kind of nice. It's all good. I know, my voice is a little on the deeper side. Like an hour and 20 minutes from now. Oh, and just so you guys know, I decided what I want to do about the randomizer, for Emerald. I really want to play Emerald, but I feel really weird about continuing after we lost, so what I did was I actually made a whole new randomizer. I just re-randomized the game, and, we'll just continue on from there. Ooh, I could do Shiny Rayquaza. Shiny Rayquaza is really cool. That's what I wanted his neck to be like, but the question is what I want to do with his body. Give myself a little more space. Like... so we're just gonna start over Emerald with a whole new... Speaking of Emerald, we're doing the mascot of Emerald. We're gonna start Emerald over with a brand new starter, brand new route encounters, everything. We're just gonna start completely over, brand new Nuzlocke. The only reason I'm doing that is because we're so early, like so close to the beginning. So That's what I decided I wanted to do. So I don't know if we'll do that tonight or, you know, later in the week, but... Yeah, good question is, what color are we gonna do? I actually haven't even decided if I want to do Mega Rayquaza or regular Rayquaza yet. Yeah, we're gonna start with your game though. I want to check out your mods. I think they both look equally cool. I've always liked regular Rayquaza, and then when they gave him a Mega, that was just awesome. Down a little bit. Okay, let's tuck arm back a little too. Flip. In so it's not sticking straight up. I don't like how much space he's taking up on the top there. And also might be a little too big. We're just gonna stick with that for now. Yeah, if I wanted to do Mega Rayquaza, I'd have to make, like, you'd have to have coming off his face here, and I'd have to do these things. I'd have to figure out how these work in. Oh, his little horn things have. Alright, I really like Mega Rayquaza, but I'm also not in the mood to do that much detailing. So let's, for now, we'll just do regular Rayquaza. Maybe I'll do Mega Rayquaza another night. Swirlies look, I'm not interested in that right now. Like, this is very complicated. Yeah, I think I'll do, maybe, like, did any of my Pokemon that I did have alternate forms that I did? I have a Tumblr. And a DeviantArt and a whole bunch of other things, too. What was I gonna say? Is this whole part like his eye, or is it like an Eden? Well, yeah, drawing with a mouse is infinitely harder. It can be done, but it's so much more difficult. I'm using a tablet, so I'm already at an advantage. I don't know, I like I said, I loaded up your game to check it out, and the little snail thing at the beginning looks pretty cool, so... I know his eye's not really a slit, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I like this picture because it was really close up, but I feel like I'm copying it, so I'm just gonna put it here. This is pretty cool. I think this one seems funky. Yeah, I saw you changed your name on DeviantArt. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're up first, or else I'm just gonna get lost. Okay, yeah, I see it. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I want to take a look. I'll you know, see your game first, but I'd like to maybe have a Pokédex list just so I can see what you know, what some of them look like. What did I say? Did I not say Tumblr? Oh. Oops. I think I was thinking about DeviantArt for some reason. I do not know how to dragon face. Okay. So long since I actually did anything with like a long snout like this. I'm so used to drawing birds. Like, yeah. It's probably because I have my head turned away from the microphone. Boop. Go, try that. Oh, why does his nose look like that? Well, I guess his snout's not actually that long. A little better. Not 100% sold on the bottom draw, though. I can't tell if... it's too wide or not. That actually seems about alright. Well, I got a little more Charizard than I think I was hoping for. The head kind of goes like that. Little eye thingamabobber here. Accidentally made that look really cool. upper jaw maybe needs to be a little more like that. That's a little better. I don't know, your nose is really bothering me, friend. As frequently during the week as I can, I like to stream. I don't really have a set schedule because my work, like, I work retail, during the day. So, they don't give me, like, a set schedule. Like, I don't always work, like, say, Mondays. So I kind of, if I'm able to stream, I do. I usually update that day, whether or not I'm going to be able to stream and for how long. At least until I can either A, get a different job, or be out. This set of art streams I've been doing my favorite Pokemon of each type, so, I've done a couple on stream now. As his tongue technically looks like, but... So I've done, let's see, I think we did Zapdos on stream. I did Venusaur. This is my favorite. So this is my thing for favorite dragon type. I almost did Zygarde actually. I think I'm gonna do some like request streams in the future. You know, just have people come in and, you know, if you want like original characters and stuff, you gotta like, you know, $5 for it or something, but if you want, like, you know, me to draw, like you said, Mandibuzz, you know, if you want me to draw Mandibuzz, that I would do that kind of thing. That's not gonna be for a little while, though. I kind of want to get through these first. Yeah, that turned out really cool. Okay, I like that. I like it. Pats myself on the back. Yeah, so, maybe, you know, request streams in the future. Maybe I could even open a Patreon and do that. That would be something I'd be willing to do. You know, if enough people donate money, I do free art for an hour. So. I don't know. Lots of things I want to try to do for the channel. But I only have a couple types left of this also. I have Ice type. I think I have to do Ghost, Dragon. It's Psychic, right? Oh, that'd be pretty cool, actually, yeah. That's why I charge $80 for a character sheet, because they take ages. I should technically charge more, but people can't afford it if I charge any more than that. And as much as I need to make money, I also like doing art for people, so want it to be reasonable. Something that's fair for as many people as I can. Alright. Get his neck in there. I usually just grab a, you know, playlist of Pokemon themes. This one, actually, for, in case I was curious, this one is a collection of the best battle music. It's a whole bunch of remixes. The list I'm listening to was compiled by Sir Darksky Production on YouTube. He does not have each song credited to their proper owners, so I don't know who this particular remix is by, but in case you were curious, there you go. I actually have a Rayquaza plush that I modified. It was a plush I've had for a long time, and it doesn't stand up on its own. Like, it's really floppy. So I actually, painstakingly, it was actually way harder than I expected it to be too. I actually took a piece of like craft wire and stuffed it like through the I found a weak seam in the back of its head and basically gave it a spine, and now you can pose it. Because I didn't want to take any of the stitching out because I didn't think I could put the stitching back in, you know. Could do that, yeah, do it. Is Mandibuzz your favorite Pokemon? Take a picture. Do you guys have a favorite Dragon-type Pokemon? Dragon-type Pokemon are so cool looking. I actually had a really hard... This was one of the ones I had a hard time picking. Some of them I didn't have too much trouble with, but... Yeah, I saw you said it was your ace in your TCG. I was wondering if it was your favorite Pokemon just in general. You know, like when I play you know, against people in Wi-Fi battles, like my Milotic is probably my best Pokemon, but Quagsire is my favorite Pokemon. Guessing that's one of your Dragon-type Pokemon. Oh, that's gonna tangent the fuck out of your head. Then I have to move your hand now, sorry. Boop. Otherwise that was gonna bother the fuck out of me. I love Porygon too. Normal type was really hard to pick, surprisingly. I think that had something to do with the fact that there are like 100,000 normal type Pokemon. But, like, I love Ditto. Porygon, the Porygon line is just so fun. Fun fact, that was the first one I did. I picked Ditto. Dekrom's cool. I was stuck between Rayquaza and Zygarde. Zygarde is a very cool Pokemon. I almost picked that. Then I thought, you know, I've always liked Rayquaza. I really hate that arm. That arm looks really bad. We're gonna just not. Okay, we did. I hate his stupid fucking hands, though. That's the one thing I hate about Rayquaza. His little dumb claw things. I like that it looks like a spooky worm. A worm dragon thing. Funny, I love how different people's favorite Pokemon are. Because, like, Coconut, you didn't have a single you haven't matched a single favorite of mine yet. Although I picked some pretty derp favorites. I have some pretty... Oh, there you go. You matched one. My favorite fairy type is Ribombee. Oh, I fucking hate the 100% form. I love the 50% form. If I had done Zygarde tonight, I would have done the 50% form. The 50% form looks awesome. I added it to my list before they announced. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Yeah, spoiler alert, when we do fairy type, I'm doing Ribombee. I was gonna do Togekiss, because I really like Togekiss, but the Ribombee I had in Sun and Moon stole my heart. She's like my favorite little baby. She's like the baby of my team. She's just the greatest little powerhouse, and I love her. Aegislash was also a close second for my favorite ghost type. Definitely really wanted to do that. I haven't... that one I haven't decided. Oh no, that one I did decide. Never mind. I changed. But Grovile's cool. That was the first. That was when I first played through. When I first played through Sapphire, that was the starter I picked. And then when I did Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I picked it again. I always forget about Poison type, to be honest. What did I do? Somehow I completely messed up his body. I kind of like it, but I kind of also don't like it. But back up a bit. I messed this up. I was maybe following the wrong line of my sketch. The only one I match you with is Ribombee. Which is pretty funny. I think I would like Talonflame more if its name wasn't fucking Talonflame. Its, Japanese name is so much cooler. Salazzle is a very cool Pokemon, I have to admit. I actually do not remember who I picked as my favorite Steel type. I have it on my list of things to do in the future, but I cannot remember what it is. Steel type ended up being really obscure for me. I don't use Steel types all that often. What did I pick for my... Okay. I'm gonna spoil the list. Okay, we're gonna spoil the list. Got the Ditto, Chandelure, it's Bottle card the shit. Simian, Groudon, Toucannon, Rowlet, Bulbasaur line, Zapdos, Swooper, Quagsire, Lugia, Minior, Alolan Sandshrew. I don't really like a lot of ice types, to be honest, and Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash look really awesome. We did the eventually, I forgot to cross it off. I had Zygarde written down, and then I decided to do this instead. I was deciding whether I want to do Genesect or Klefki, because I like them a lot. And then Ribombee, which... I'll it right. So, there you go, there's my list. Goddamn tangent right here. It's gonna bother the fuck out of me, so we're gonna fix it. Curl his tail up under a little bit. I think you mentioned that the last time I asked what everybody's favorite Pokemon were. I think you mentioned how much you liked Aggron. Aggron's a cool Pokemon. I like a lot of the Pokemon designs, to be honest. Like, a lot of them are pretty cool. My favorite type is Flying type. I like so many Flying type Pokemon. Gets completely destroyed by Ice types, but... fuck it, right? There's our fun snaky guy. 3 arms. I fucking love birds, man. top favorite species of animal. Birds. Fucking love birds. So, like, second I move out, getting a bird. Fucking doing it. Yep. You must be a reptile lover. Oh, where did my Rayquazas go? Come back, friend. How am I gonna do his stupid goddamn arms? Arms. The only thing I don't like about Rayquaza, his goddamn arms are so hard to draw. Like, they're segmented, so you'd think they'd be easy, but they look so stupid. I hate them. How'd you draw them? You drew them like little lizard feet. Okay. Not really doing super realistic. Coconut has kind of a nice variety of actually different animals, it looks like. Doesn't really seem to be too much by way of a theme. Yours. You know, as far as, like, a lot of birds or a lot of flying things. How his fucking wrist works. They're almost mechanical, and they're really hard to draw. Not what I wanted. His other arm first. I'm just gonna go back. What's that, Coconut? I don't... Like I said, that's the one thing about Rayquaza that's always kind of bothered me. That just... Mechanical arms are so hard to draw. They're kind of like a cone. His... claws kind of go like that. Claw like there. One right there. Claw hand. That one a little better. Oh, yeah. I'll take a look at it then. I was gonna take a look at it when we do your game at 9:30. Oh, Rayquaza, your fucking hands. This person didn't even draw the hands. They were just like, nope. There was a shiny Rayquaza in the anime? When did that happen? I guess this person didn't even draw the segments, they just did regular-ass hands. Yep. I think I don't do this with webcam, because I'm gonna make the hand now. Oh, I've actually never seen that one, so that's probably why I don't know what the heck's going on. Stopped watching the Pokemon movies a while ago. Hey, Snick! Here he is. Snick Man. Man Snick. Snick Dragon. Boop. Hey, welcome back. Also, I just realized who it was. What's going on? I kind of got the shape, like the pose I want down for the hand, so let's now try to make it look less like a human hand and a little more like dragon hand. Have you been? I haven't heard from you in a couple days. I've been at work, I think. I think that was why I stopped doing things. That's the hard thing about trying to do this and work retail, is that most people are available on the weekends to watch, but I work on the weekends. So usually that means that I can't stay up late because I gotta get up the next morning to do, you know, work things. Hey, I'm glad. Glad you enjoyed it. I had actually a lot of fun working on it. The lighting was more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, I have to shade all of them. And then I was like, wait, no. The fire will make it wonderful. Oh, cool. I should probably start asking people if they want me to, like, try to, like... I feel like I should start asking if people want me to try to do, like, a certain... orientation so that it can be used as a desktop background, because I feel like vertical's harder, I should say, to use as a background. Sounds like you figured it out, but... Look at this other hand. He's got, like, his one up, and then, like, I want to maybe tuck the other one underneath. I know I already drew it in the back. Let's just get... Hey, I just appreciate that you guys like my art enough to pay for it. That pleases me. All I've ever wanted is for somebody to I mean, it's nice to have people just like my artwork and come hang out and chat and talk to me and everything, but it's really, honestly, it's an honor to have people like it enough to want to pay for it. That's something I never dreamed would happen, and it makes me feel very special. That you would use your hard-earned money on me. I definitely appreciate it. Gives me a lot of good practice, too. Circling Nug is practically one of my best customers. I love drawing his characters, too. Your characters are fun. Claw hand. If only. I'd probably make a ton of money if I drew smut, but like, I don't look at a lot of smut, so I don't know that I'd be good enough at drawing it. I would literally get all the monies if I was brave enough to do that, but I'm not, so we don't. I don't think I could do it well enough. I think that's more of my issue. And also, people have really weird tastes. No, like... like, let me give you an example. I could not scroll down at all during, I don't know, Andrew, I don't know if you were here, when we did, were you here when I did the Lugia stream? I couldn't scroll down on the Google search for Lugia at all because there's so much Lugia smut. It was so uncomfortable. I was like, why? It is a dragon. It is a whale bird. Internet, why do you do this to the things that I love? Like, of all the Pokemon, I was amazed. Oh, hey, Otterhead, what's up? Otterhead was here. It was just amazing. I just... Actually, if Otterhead was there, then yeah, you were there. Yeah, no, it was amazing. And it's not a water type, yeah. It bothers me that it's not a water type. But, I guess the reason I was so shocked by it was that it was not a Pokemon I expected to see that. Like, Gardevoir, like, I was kind of like, yeah, okay, well, you know, it's Gardevoir, right? You know, it looks human. I guess I could, I'm not into that kind of thing, but, like, I guess I could see why, of all the Pokemon, people would choose to fetishize that one, but yeah? Lugia? Oh, I've seen some shit, man. Trust me, I know. It amazes me. Yep. Just because I know it exists does not mean that I like it any more or less. That hand looks awful. I'm not okay with that. Goodbye. I get it, it's just not my thing, you know? Your belly a little bit bigger right there, because it overlaps and I don't like it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, like Lopunny and like Gardevoir, I get why people do that, but I guess Pokemon like Lugia and Rayquaza I don't really understand, but to each their own. I'm not judging anyone. Everyone can do whatever they want. Which one's Rule 35? I already forget. What should I do with your other arm? I have to say, as someone who is, familiar with the, you know, various, I'm familiar enough to know what some of them are, and I don't get Vor. Vor is one I don't really understand, and I won't judge people for liking it. If that's their thing, that's their thing, but I don't really understand that one fully. But this conversation took a weird turn. this innocent stream where I draw a snake dragon took an interesting interesting turn. No, it's okay. I kind of continued the it was just who would have thought? Want a hand like that shape. Except maybe a little... I don't care. I mean, I haven't decided if I need to put the not safe for work filter on this channel or not, because, like, I swear sometimes, but I don't know if swearing is enough to have to turn that on. But I wouldn't do anything that has, like... Other than, like, swearing and, like, slightly sexual topics, like, I don't talk about not safe for work stuff too often, so, like, I'm not that worried about it. Like, I'm not uncomfortable, it's just funny. Of all the topics I could have thought we'd talk about while I drew a Rayquaza, this was not one of them. This is a good theme. This song was awesome when I went to Symphonic Evolutions. Because they had a synth, and it was amazing. I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind talking about my opinion on anything. Like I said, my comment on this weird topic was just that that was not what I expected to be talking about. Yeah, that's better. Claws and hands and stuff. I did a couple years ago actually. When I first wanted to start streaming, I did a little bit of art stuff using. What program was I using for that? I don't even remember now. I had a streaming software on my laptop though that I used for streaming art for a little while. I didn't do it for very long because I wasn't that good at it. Like I wasn't good at talking. Oh no, at the time I didn't have a microphone, so anytime I wanted to talk to the chat, I had to stop what I was doing and write in chat. That got frustrating, so I stopped doing it. One time though, I held a free art stream, and for like an hour, I drew whatever people wanted, and a whole bunch of people from Fur Affinity came, and they were asking for like every character I drew that night was all like heavy set animal characters with like abnormally large breasts, and it was. It took a weird turn really fast, and I kind of decided that I needed to set, parameters, whether or not safe for work. Just because, like, it's not that I'm uncomfortable drawing that kind of stuff, because, like, I think I'd be, if I were good at it, I wouldn't mind it. Like, I'm not shy about that kind of stuff. It was just everything I did that night was like that. So I kind of had enough after, like, an hour. I was like, can we not, can I draw something cute and innocent next time, please? Like, I don't want to draw another, bear with tits, please. Like, can I maybe do something else next? So and like I've said, to each their own. If that's what you're into, then and that's what you like, then that's fine. It was just like, Cubone really cute. I guess it was one of those things that, like, after a while, I kind of had enough of it, and that's when I stopped wanting to stream for a little while. Not, like, permanently, because I knew I'd want to get back to it, but I needed to set, like, rules and boundaries for myself first, to prevent that kind of thing from happening again. And then I decided it was just easier not to do, not safe for work at all. And, if I got brave or, maybe, once in a while do it, but at the time I wasn't interested. I'm still not, it's not even that I don't like it, it's just that I'm not interested. I don't think I'd be good at it. I don't think I would deliver what people want. My style's not really suited for that kind of thing, either. Wing flaps. You suck. Like, a lot. Classic. This is some classic musicalness. Somebody would probably like that. Tablet, I'm gonna need you to not lag. That would be swell. I think I might have to try to invest in it. See, like, I can't tell if this is just my computer or if it's the battery, but the port on the side of the tablet that's used for, like, plugging it in through the cable is broken. You can't charge the tablet through. You can't charge and use the tablet through the micro USB port anymore. And so sometimes the wireless chart, like the wireless card that I have for it, like the wireless attachment, sometimes it lags. Every now and then my brush strokes like catch, if that makes sense. It's really weird. It's like a solid just drawing tablet. I have an Intuos Pro. I don't know. I don't remember what year it is. They stopped giving their tablets cute names, so I don't know how to identify my tablet now. Like when it was when it was a Wacom Bamboo, you knew exactly which one I was talking about, and now there's like 4 Intuos Pros. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze really quick. That's the other thing. I wish I had an easy way to mute this stupid microphone. To, like, reach around the whole microphone to mute. Because, fun fact, a blue snowball does not come with a mute button. Yeah, mine says... Mine just says Wacom. Back says Intuos Pro Small. I like the small tablets. I've never liked the big tablets. That's always been my one crutch. The big... I can't handle the big tablets. I've always preferred to have just a small drawing space. You know, small, tight movements instead of having to do big sweeping motions. But now, see, the opposite was my roommate in college. She had a Cintiq, one of the ones with the screen on it, and then she also had one really big, like, old Wacom, and she loved the big tablets. She couldn't work with a small tablet. But that's actually pretty interesting to me too, is how different people, you know, work differently, and how differently we like the different tools we like to use. Because the other thing was, she was great at, like, oil painting, and actually one of our best friends across the hall from us, she was excellent. The both of them were excellent with oil paint. And I can't paint to save my life. I'm strictly digital. I have such trouble with non-digital media. I can do it. It's not. I don't find it fun. So I lose interest very fast. They're actually not that expensive. Some of them are real cheap now. You know, some of them have, especially some of the older models that are still really good. Yeah, the funny thing is, I didn't even want this tablet. This wasn't the tablet I wanted. I was actually going to be this was a birthday present. I got this for my birthday one year. And when I asked for a new tablet for my birthday, I actually just wanted the basic, whatever Wacom's new tablet was at the time. It was the same year as this one. I wanted whatever the basic one was, and because it was cheaper, and I didn't need all the special crazy features and stuff. And then but then my dad was great enough to shell out the extra money for the more expensive tablet, because he thought, you know, since I'm professional now, I need a pro tablet. So that was super awesome of him. I like this tablet. This tablet's really nice. I don't use any of the buttons on it though, and I've always felt a little bit bad about that. Yeah, I never really liked painting with physical media, just kind of in general. I was always too afraid to put any marks down. Not even that, because you can't, like, undo. It's just, I never liked the way it felt. I tried using the buttons. Like, I set them up to do all my normal key bindings. I couldn't figure out how to make them work the way I wanted. Like, how many segments does he have on his body? Is it kind of... Is this a segment back here? Got his shoulders. 3 on his body. So his shoulders, and then 1, 2... Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person who disabled all their buttons. Actually. We do his cool little tail bit. Yeah, I think maybe sometime I want to go back and maybe do Mega Rayquaza. I think I'll go in and do his little circular details last. Because right now I gotta go clean up the line art, and it's gonna be a pain in the goddamn ass if I have to do the patterns at the same time, so. Oh, let's save this because I've been doing this for an hour or for half an hour. No, I have been doing this for an hour. Rayquaza. Oh, hey, guess what? I'm working on something that has a Kickstarter. Whoop. Files are a goddamn mess. The smooth dragon. They're smooth. Smooth. Anyways, I don't know what that was. And let's make him beautiful. I could just leave the line art like this, but I'm too anal for that, so. What song is this? What is that? 50s. Oh, it's the last song. Oh, it's just the anime gyms. No, it's not. That was... Oh, that was Iris's theme. Forgot about Iris. Oh, actually, no. That's why I forgot about Iris. I've never played Black 2, White 2. That's why I forgot about Iris. I've never played those games. Well, I guess what we're gonna be randomizing on the channel at some point. I use I use a basic hard. I have my brushes are on my DeviantArt. I should probably maybe upload them to Tumblr at some point. Actually, I don't know if you can do that. It's a basic hard brush with shape dynamics, slight texture, and then smoothing. I have like certain settings in here to make them a little bit smoother. But yeah, for the most part I just use a regular basic hard brush. I use the basic hard brush for everything too. I don't do any extra detailing and stuff with other brushes. I only, I exclusively use this brush. I feel like at the time Black 2, White 2 came out, I was still in the middle of, like, Black and White, and I just never was interested in playing it. I've heard it's very good, though. I've heard it was a good addition to the Black 2. I really like, I played White, I think. Because I like Zekrom. I wanted Zekrom, so I played Pokemon White. I like that game a lot. That might be one of my favorite games in the franchise. It was kind of weird how it wasn't like a traditional like spin-off, like the third game in the series, you know? Like everybody was expecting like Pokemon Gray or something, and then it ended up being like a true sequel, and that was kind of odd, I think. What? Let's do all main legendary Pokemon things. Oh, is it? I didn't expect it because we were listening to Pokemon music and then that wasn't Pokemon. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was really good. I actually, yeah, actually now that you say it, Heart Gold and Soul Silver I enjoyed a lot too. Maybe those two, I would say. Black and White for the story, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver, something about Johto I always liked. And no, it's not because Quagsire came from it. There's just a bonus. I did genuinely just always like second gen. Public service announcement from Circling Nugget. Popcorn with cinnamon on it is delicious. Charcoal Soul Silver was pretty good. Yeah, I really like that generation. Oh, popcorn with cinnamon on it's really good. I've actually never had popcorn with cinnamon on it, so I don't know that I could agree with you or disagree with you. You know what I really fucking hate, though? Kettle corn. Kettle corn is the worst thing ever. I will fight you. Kettle corn's one of those things, like, I'll eat, like, one piece, and I'm like, oh, that tastes pretty good, and then I'll eat the second piece, and then I want to throw up. You know, like, it always catches me off guard, because, like, I always feel like I have the same, I have the same relationship with kettle corn that I do with, candy corn. Is that, like, I eat, like, one or two pieces, and it's good, and then after that, I want to throw up. I eat, like, one piece of candy corn, and I'm like, wow, candy corn's amazing, and then I eat another piece, and then I want to barf. If that makes sense? Like, I just need a little taste of sweet, and then I'm good. I have a really hard time with sweet being on things that aren't supposed to be sweet, though. Like, I'm not big on, like, barbecue sauce. Like, it's sweet. I don't like sweet barbecue sauce. I mean, it's not supposed to be sweet. As far as my taste buds are concerned, anyway. My taste buds are not big on sweet meat. So, like, I'm not big on ham, because everybody always wants to put, like, syrup and junk on ham. I can't. My taste buds do not appreciate that. I'm really particular about my foods, too. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater, because I'm less of a picky eater than I used to be. Like, when I was little, I was really bad. I think I've definitely branched out quite a bit since then, but I still am very particular about certain things. There's certain things I just can't stomach, and I've tried, and I just... But things that, like, normal people eat that I just... I don't like, and my thing with sweet ham is I don't mind it. Like, I'll eat it. You know, when we make it for, like, you know, Easter dinner or something, I'll make it. I'll eat it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just if you give me the option of having, like, turkey for Christmas and ham for Christmas, I'm always gonna vote turkey. We always have ham for Christmas, and I'm okay with that. I won't fight anybody about it, because that's, if everybody else is gonna enjoy it, I'll just eat it. But I would not choose ham. Yes, that's my. One thing you guys would probably crucify me for is that I can't do Chinese food. Nope. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the soy sauce that they put in like everything. I can't enjoy Chinese food. I have tried, because it's such a common thing for, like, American people to eat. You get Chinese takeout for dinner or something, but I've never been able to stomach. They'll probably crucify me for that, but or maybe it's not just me. Maybe you guys feel the same. I don't know. I never been a fan. That makes sense. Just... I don't think I could ever really place what it was I didn't like about Chinese food either. Like, I just didn't care for it. And then one time, what was that? There was one time when I kind of put it together. Oh, my roommate and I used to make, we'd make stir fry for dinner. And so she, you know, I'd make the rice, and then because she was always too scared to make the rice. She'd make the rice, and then, or I'd make the rice, and she'd cook the vegetables and the chicken to put in it. And, at first was mixing her, like, soy sauce, like, she had, like, a container of, like, stir-fry sauce, that she would mix in, and it made the chicken taste funny to me, and so she stopped doing it. She basically cooked everything plain, and then when she made her bowl, when she would make her bowl, she'd just add the sauce to her, whatever she was eating. And it made it such a difference, so the one night when we were cooking, she offered to let me just taste the sauce by itself, and that was when I was like, oh, it's the soy sauce. The soy sauce is the thing I don't like, that one particular ingredient. So I feel like if I could find a Chinese food that doesn't use that so liberally, I think maybe I'd like that better. After a while, I kind of stopped trying Chinese food. My family kind of stopped going to, like, you know, Chinese restaurants and stuff, and if anybody goes out to get Chinese food for dinner, they get me, like, you know, Arby's or something. They just kind of work around it, and that's fine by me, you know. I don't want my stupid food preferences to influence what they eat for dinner. But I know that a lot of people do like chicken fried rice. It's like a kind of a staple of it, isn't it? I'm gonna do this for another, like, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go do games. I'm not gonna be able to finish this one on the stream tonight. This got really complicated really fast. We'll do this again another night then. Maybe, actually, maybe tomorrow night, because I'm not working for the next, like, 3 days, so... Hours have been kind of shitty at my job. You know, they've been cutting people back. They sent me home a half hour early today, so, we'll probably be able to do a bunch of stuff this week. I might check out, okay. I might just see if Subnautica is working again. I might have to restart my save file again, which would suck, but, you know, terrible, then we're gonna have to do that. Because I'd like to try to jump back into Subnautica, but I want to dive back in. But I want to look into it first, because it's really frustrating to have to keep starting over. So I want to try some other stuff this week. I want to do some more Emerald. If Coconut's game is pretty cool, we'll play that for a little while. I want to do Uranium. Have you guys watched anybody play Pokemon Uranium? You guys seen it? I was watching Nappy and his crew of friends play that, and it looks really cool. I want to play it so bad. I kind of want to wait a while to do it, though, so, like, it can be fresh in my mind, you know, because right now I kind of remember what a lot of them look like. I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise when I get to it. Eventually, you know. Oh, okay. I don't know if anybody had seen it. This one, here, let me bring up the... What's his name? Look up the text. Not gonna at least else. This one Pokemon I love. Jellin. It was a something in sound. Look at this thing! It's like a sea slug! Love it! It's so cool. And Nupin's pretty fucking cute too. How cute it is. It's so stupid. I love it. I want that to be a real Pokemon. Give me another Sea Slug Pokemon. Grass Electric type. I'm so hype. I want to play that at some point on the channel. I know it has a built-in Nuzlocke function, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It's like an extra Gastrodon. I fucking love Gastrodon. Also Sea Slug. Does it? I'm excited. I'm gonna do that in about 10 minutes. Switch over in 10 minutes. Also, welcome back. Ow. Sorry. Scooted forward a little bit and whacked my leg on the table. Okay, I'll take a look at the screenshot first before we start up. Actually, no, you know what? We'll I think what I'll do is I'll start the game and we'll just play through like the intro a little bit. I'll, you know, look around and then we'll open up the screenshot and take a look. The fact that you have a whole Fakemon dex is just pretty cool in general. So I think you should be proud of the fact that you created an entire Pokédex. I want to be surprised. I could do some fake ones. That'd actually probably be a pretty cool design project, just to come up with some ideas. Ho's theme is so cool. Fucking love Lugia, but Ho-Oh's theme is so much cooler. Sorry, Lugia, I love you, but Ho-Oh's theme is better. By a lot. I don't even know what I'd make, though. I'm still pretty proud of that idea the other night. That one night we were streaming, I came up with that idea for Smeargle. I'm still pretty proud of that. I feel like I should actually maybe... Well, not... See, like, I was thinking I should draw that out, but it would just change the color of the tail. I was thinking it'd be cool if, I was thinking about, you know, it would have been cool for Smeargle if, like, it's typing, or... Yeah, if it's typing, or at the very least its tail color, would change based on, like, the ratio of attacks it has. You know, so, like, if you teach it, like, more water-type moves than anything else, then it would have a blue tail and it would be a water-type. You know? Like, that kind of thing. I think that would have been cool. That would have maybe have made it a little more viable. But I really only use Smeargle for legendary hunting. I don't know, maybe the normal type is what gives it its edge. Like, sort of like a Kecleon kind of thing, though. That in your heck. I set aside a half hour for your game. At 10 o'clock, I'm going to go back to regular Emerald unless I get really hooked on your game. So we'll do it for a little while. We'll do at least the intro and the first couple of routes. I'll try to get to the first gym too. Since I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna Nuzlocke. I'll probably just go through and catch ones I like and, you know, create a party that way. And that's not to say I'm never gonna come back to it. You know, we'll do it another night maybe if it's good. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean it to sound like that. Like, not like, oh, if it's terrible, I'm not gonna play it again. But like a half hour just to showcase it for a little bit, to test it out and see what you got, and do it another night. I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I'm sorry. Like, I had a lot of stuff I wanted to do tonight. Uh-oh, that's not gonna be living longer than Nuzlocke. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just pick ones I like and have some fun with it. We'll play a bunch of it. I'm not opposed to playing a full playthrough of it. I just don't want to do it all at once, you know? Like, I really want to get my regular Emerald Nuzlocke started back up. But for right now, we're gonna just, doodle. Got 7 more minutes, and then we'll, maybe I'll do a little longer than that, don't worry. It's not like exactly at 10 o'clock I'm gonna be like, okay, done, dropping everything. Like, I'll play a little more. I can't offer you much more than that. I will do what I can tonight. Oh my gosh. We'll play for a little while, don't worry. I'll make sure you get a good amount of time. That's what I mean, like, if I get, you know, hooked on it, I'm not gonna, like, eyeball the time or set a timer or anything. I'm just gonna kind of play for a little while, and when I'm ready to go back to regular Pokemon, then we'll do that, but for right now, I'll check out your thing. Is this Rayquaza's theme? Are we on Rayquaza's theme? Be a fitting way to end. That actually is pretty impressive. Right. Well, I think maybe after Rayquaza's theme's over, I'll load up the ROM and we'll switch over to some games. My hand's starting to get tired anyway, so I think I'm about ready to be done with this for the night. Do you guys maybe want to finish this up on stream tomorrow night? Would you prefer that I finish this with you guys present? I don't care either way. Otherwise, I'll just work on it tomorrow. I haven't really uploaded anything to my Tumblr the past couple days because it's a bit... line art's a lot more complicated than the other ones have been. Yeah, I'll wait on finishing it till tomorrow then. Nugget, I asked if anybody wanted to, if you guys wanted to see me finish this on stream, which, if that's what you guys want, I will do it. Whatever you wish. Alrighty, then we'll do it on stream. We'll do it tomorrow night then. I think I'm gonna try to stick to these times. It seems like it works pretty well for you guys to be able to comment like 8:30 my time, and then just for the rest of the night just do this. That's a good like middle ground for me too. So probably gonna stick to like, you know, an hour and a half, starting at 8 for art, and then we'll do games for however long I feel like staying up. Fun having you guys, like the regulars here, come to show up. I noticed today while I was popping out the chat to put, you know, more towards the right side of the screen so I can see you guys while I'm drawing. I noticed I have an option now, actually, under the menu that's, It's some kind of, I don't know if it's new because I have more followers, or if it's new because Twitch changed something, but but it makes it so that you can't participate in chat if you haven't been following me for like a certain amount of time, and you can set how long you want it to be. Like, you have to have been following me for 30 minutes to be able to, or 10 minutes or something. Like, it wouldn't affect you guys at all, but I was kind of thinking about maybe turning that on, especially for new viewers, because, like, the other night we had, I don't know if actually anybody else noticed it, but I had somebody keep, like, asking if I could follow their YouTube over and over and over again, and I finally just blocked them, because it was like, don't come into my chat and just advertise yourself. Like, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to check out your YouTube, like, I'm busy. And it's different when it's like, hey, check out my game that you promised you would do on my stream, but like to just come in and be like, hey, stop everything you're doing right now and look at my thing. So maybe, I'm thinking about maybe setting it for new people to kind of deter people from doing that in the future. It hasn't happened a lot, it was only that one time, so, like, you know, he was just like demanding I go look at his channel, or her, I don't actually know. You know, and it wasn't, like, polite in any way. Like, Coconut, you were super polite when you asked if I'd play your game, and that was what made me want to do it. You can set it in, like, increments by, like, 5 minutes, so I was thinking, like, 10 or 15, actually, just for, like, especially for, like, true art enthusiasts, you know, you have to actually sit around. I think 30 minutes to an hour is kind of maybe a long time. Okay. Well, it is now 9:29. I'm gonna save. This is where we're at right now. There's our Rayquaza. I'm gonna center him on the page there. There you go. Yeah, and then tomorrow night I'll finish cleaning up the lines and we'll put some color in and stuff. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe another week. Maybe once I'm done with like my initial typings, maybe I'll go back through and do some honorable mentions, or, you know, if any of my favorite Pokemon have megas that I like. I might even go through and pick out, like, you know, this is my favorite legendary, or this is my favorite, you know, baby Pokemon, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll do some other art related things. I want to start doing maybe art streams for you guys too. So, that's where we're at. And I'm gonna pause the stream for just a second to switch over all my gear, because I gotta unplug the laptop and everything. So I'll be back in like less than 2 minutes. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just BRB for a second.